Okay, normally I was going to take this on camera, but I really didn't think it was going to be positive, so I didn't take it on camera. Cody just left for his semen analysis, his first one, after the reversal. And I thought it would be funny because he was taking it towards the end of my 2-week wait to take a pregnancy test on the day he was going to take it. We didn't try this month. We decided to like not track, not do things, and just let it be and have fun and not worry about it. And I just took a pregnancy test. I've never taken this brand, so that's why I'm not like hyperventilating, because it's not very dark, but there's like a definite faint line on this. I'm 9 or 10 DPO today, days past ovulation, so it's like just, oh, there's definitely a line. It showed up right away, like in the first 3 minutes. It says read the results in 3 minutes, no more than 10. And it showed up. Like, I can take a picture of this, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but I'm gonna show you. It's very faint. It's just a Walmart GB brand. I don't know, I've never taken this one before. Can you see the really faint second line? I don't know if that's gonna focus. I feel like I need to go get more because I took one last night and I thought I saw this like faint second line, but it was like on week urine. So I was like, okay, I'll take it in the morning, and there's definitely a second line there. But I don't know, does this test have bad evapes? I mean, that's not really an evap. It's like there, I can see it with my eyeballs. You know, I kind of had a suspicion that I was pregnant this time. It's so funny. But like, you don't have to squint at this, you can see it. Right, but you're pregnant. So there's a couple of reasons we didn't try. We talked about not trying this month because where my cycle sits right now, this would mean we would be having a Christmas baby. And we talked about it, like me, Mrs. Christmas, having a Christmas baby. And we were like, do we care? And we decided that having a baby at all is much better than worrying about the date. But because we were having his semen analysis this month, we decided to take a break from trying and just have fun and not track. And then I ended up taking one ovulation test because I suspected I was ovulating, but it was like a week earlier than I have been. I ovulated exactly when I was supposed to. My cycle went right back to normal. I ovulated a week earlier than I was tracked to, and what I've been ovulating for 7 months since my miscarriage. And I'm pretty sure we're getting our Christmas baby. Oh, that can't be an evap, can it? There's like really faint color to it. I am really early still. That's way darker than yesterday's on the same test, so for sure that's positive. He's going to get his semen analysis for no reason. Do I go buy a new one? Do I go walk over to the store sneaky and buy one? Well, he's gone. A different brand and save my pee. Ew. Am I getting my rainbow baby on Christmas? Like right before Christmas. I always go over, this baby won't be born on Christmas. I've had the strongest pregnancy symptoms and I've been just kind of ignoring them. I screamed in my sleep last night. But oh gosh, I'll have to talk to you guys because like, I've been like, oh, it's probably all in my head. Don't get me wrong, I'm so excited and I'm like kind of emotional, but I'm not letting myself go there yet because I've had faint lines that didn't work out. But I just feel so different. With my miscarriage, I didn't feel this pregnant. It's just getting darker as the test dries. What do I do? I need to go buy another test. Do I tell Cody? I go buy another test, or do I buy another test until I get a strong result to tell Cody? Because I'm gonna get sad for a second. That is one thing that happened for my miscarriage that is sad, that it was faint and I was waiting for that stronger result and it never came. And I never got to tell him until it was like already kind of leaving. Oh, I'm pregnant. I need a second. Am I finally pregnant 7 months later? This is not how I thought I would film my pregnancy video. Like finding out I'm pregnant, but I'm like pacing around, like freaking out because as it gets darker, it's getting pinker. Or as it dries, it's like definitely pink. It's getting darker. I'm having a baby. I'm gonna have a Christmas baby. It's happening. 7 months later, I'm finally pregnant. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. Cody won't be home for hours. How do I tell him? Do I go buy another pregnancy test? Oh, I'm pregnant. I'm so happy. I need to get my shit together because I have to go breakfast. Oh. Last time I was so scared nested, and this time I'm like so full of joy. Like, of course we stop trying and it happens, and of course I get the Christmas baby. Of course I'm getting a Christmas baby. Sweet little baby. Please stay with me. I wonder what his numbers are gonna be like then for his test. Okay, I need to get my shit together. Do I tell my best friend? Do I tell her before my husband? That feels weird, but I really need to go get another test, and she's gonna be like, why do you need to go there? I think I can tell him on this, like he can see it. For sure, he's not blind. My counters are super messy, but... Do you see that line? I know it doesn't look the pinkest in the camera, but it's definitely pink in person. I am only 9 or 10 days past ovulation because I ended up like having ovulation signs in my body. And so I had like 4 ovulation tests left, little internet GP strips. So I took one and it was like almost positive. And the next day it was like blazing full positive. So I know I ovulated like, I think cycle day 15, which is like normal. To put it in perspective, I've been ovulating on like cycle day 21 for 6 months. So that was like so crazy, and it worked. I've been working so hard to get my hormones in check and to get myself to ovulate earlier, and it finally worked, and I am pregnant. I really was wondering if this was gonna happen at all. We have to meet our family this weekend. It's Cody's mom's birthday. How am I not gonna tell everybody? Okay, I need to go calm down. I'm pregnant. I am a bad vlogger and I don't have my tripod with me right now, but I just came back from a walk with my friend. We walk together a lot, and I'm going over to her place after lunch here. And we're gonna hang out like we do every week, and it is so hard not to tell her. Oh my God. How am I gonna hang out with her for like 3 hours and not tell her that I'm pregnant? Oh my God, it's so hard. It's so hard. I had to like really we talk about fertility and where I'm at in my cycle and stuff all the time, because like I was with her through her fertility journey, and now she's just like with me for mine. So like we're just talking about things like that all the time. So I had to like steer the conversation away from that constantly. But Cody is not gonna be home all day. He had an appointment in the city to go get his semen analysis, which is so funny. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell him. I think I'm gonna keep it pretty casual because he's kind of a casual guy. He doesn't want to be surprised in like some stupid weird way, right? He hates that. Like, don't give him a scavenger hunt or anything. He's like, well, no, just like tell me in a fun way. So I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, I might just pull out the pregnancy test and be like, and tell him that like, oh, you know what, I have a good idea, I have a good feeling that like your numbers are gonna come back great and stuff. And if he's like, oh yeah, why is that? I'm gonna be like, cause I'm already pregnant. I don't know what I'm gonna, I thought my daughter was sitting in her bed and I almost shit my pants. I don't want her to know yet. Obviously, I want to tell Cody first, and then we'll decide when we're gonna tell the kids, probably really, really soon. Just because I can't keep anything from my family. I'm beaming, you guys. I'm so happy. I can't believe it. Like, it's, the test dried and it's darker. Like, you don't need to squint. It's not a squinter. It's a light line. It's faint, but I'm only 9 or 10 days past ovulation, so that makes sense. But it's about the same darkness that it was when I found out at 9 or 10 days past ovulation when I was pregnant with Grayson. So I'm pretty confident in that. Now, I don't know if I should tell Cody with this test or if I should go to the store and buy a different test. But then I feel like he'll see that I went to Walmart and he'll be like, oh, what'd you get at Walmart? You never go to Walmart during the day. Because we have a shared account, so it'll like pop up. I don't know what I should do. Because I don't know, I could tell him with this test and then maybe go buy a couple more to like make sure the line darkens and everything. But I'm confident that this is positive. Like I'm pregnant. I know I'm pregnant. I can feel it. Like, my symptoms have definitely increased a little bit today, and I'm like, I can feel it. It's happening. I still went out, went and did my exercise, got that all in, and now I'm just like kind of in shock. So I think I'll tell him with this test, maybe. I can't decide because I have to go over, I have to make bread, I have to be over at her house in an hour, and then I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go to the store before Cody gets home because he has one more appointment at like 3 and he's staying in the city, and I'll be over at my friend's till like 3 or 4, and I don't know how long his appointment is going to take. And he's also on a call list so that if they have a cancellation or something, he'll go in earlier. So I don't know if I'll have the opportunity to go to the store to get more tests. So I might just have to use his test and tell him to trust me, and if he doesn't, like, if that's not a solid enough line for him, then we can go buy more, like some first response or a digital or something. That's probably how we'll do it. I can't believe I'm pregnant. Okay, so I just got home from our homeschool meetup, and I didn't film this morning, but I went and got some first response tests just to make sure, because that line was pretty faint. But yeah, for sure. Can you see that? It's still light, but like, that's because yesterday I was 9 or 10 days past ovulation, and today, so I'm 10 or 11 days past, so it's a pretty good line for that early. I have one digital test that I will take. I'm gonna wait a few days and take that on like Monday or Sunday. Probably give it like 2 or 3 days and take that just when I know that this line will for sure be strong inside there, because I know digitals are not as sensitive. But I'm for sure pregnant. I actually told, I'm about to go tell my best friend, and I told one of my good friends from homeschool co-op, and it was a very special moment, and it feels so surreal. I'm talking quiet because we haven't told the kids. I think I'm going to tell the kids this weekend because I'm finding it hard to not say anything in my own house about it. I'm about to go tell my best friend that I'm pregnant. I'm going to go hang out. I was supposed to hang out with her longer yesterday, and I ended up just being like, oh, Cody just got home because he was in Calgary all day. And so I was like, do you mind if we just maybe do this tomorrow? Because I wanted to go home and tell him that I was pregnant. And then I asked her if she wanted to hang out today because I knew that I would be able to tell her today after I've told Cody. So I'm gonna go tell her. I'm I'm so peaceful, but I'm so happy. I am so happy. My symptoms are getting stronger. Like it's go time. We're having a baby. We're having a baby. I'm gonna go tell my friend. I don't feel comfortable filming her reaction. She would be super suspicious if I took out the camera. But what I might do is I might record the audio. I might put my phone in my lap and record the audio so you guys hear her reaction. She's very private because of her line of work. It's really important that she keeps her privacy, so I try and be super respectful of that. But I also, like, I will maybe record her voice reaction, set my phone down on the couch beside me, and then ask her after the fact if it's okay if I use the footage. If she says no, that's fine, and I'll totally respect that. I just have like this delicate balance with respecting her very private life, but also sharing that, like, I love her to bits and she's so special to me. So, oh my gosh. So this was yesterday's. This was yesterday's test. So faint. There's today. It's not picking up in the camera as it's much darker. Like, it's very pink and very there in person. Okay, I'm gonna just think about how I'm gonna tell her. I might just like tell her. I'm not gonna bring a pregnancy test or anything because I don't need to, but let's go tell my bestie. Okay, good morning. Cody's sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet. I'm taking a digital test this morning, so I'm just waiting for that to load. I had one digital. Just a first response, not one that says weeks or anything, but taking it this morning. I'm still nervous. Like, I know I'm pregnant, obviously. Like, I've known for 2 days now. I took a first response yesterday and it was like more positive than the other one. I was worried maybe it would be too faint, but no, the first response is not very faint. That I took yesterday. I'm like pregnant. I know I keep talking about it, or I keep mentioning it, but like, it's just so reassuring because with my miscarriage, I never got more than one positive pregnancy test, and now I've gotten 3 and a digital. And digitals are less sensitive, so like, I'm pregnant. I am still just so... I keep crying about it, and then I keep being just filled with so much joy. Pregnant. Yes, it's so crazy. I'm having a baby. I hope you guys are ready for all the baby videos. My boobs feel very pregnant. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys this. I've been recording everything so far, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do with all the footage and like where I'm gonna put it. So I'm gonna stop recording now, but baby Miller coming December 2022. Our little Christmas baby. Christmas time, baby. Maybe let's not do Christmas Day. However, at this point, I do not care.